I have saved you, although you have talked about what you are doing during the daytime. What do you do in terms of any kind of investigation or anything that would help you as Silverlansen?
Probably doing like the extra work, looking at the reports, the incoming sort of reporting and sort of events, and sort of investigating sort of things that are technically outside of it's not being investigated by the police.
Right.
They don't have the case, they don't have the resources, whatever might be, that would seem interesting and would seem like she would be able to make a difference or make
So what this
personal
would be,
investigations into.
what this is an intuition roll
Yes,
with your modifier for
intuition or
modifier for law enforcement.
don't have one. Talents or
The talents.
no, she's not talented
Oh,
in
you're not
police work.
right. That's right. Okay. Too bad. Yeah.
There's no special
Okay,
talent.
so it's just intuition.
Yes.
So now the question is whether you're going to spend karma on this.
No.
Okay.
I will attempt it anyway. Let's see how this works. 45.
Well, I gave you one of those.
Oh, yeah. And 45 on...
Wait. Do this first.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Oh, well, who needs
It's in the
boosts?
green.
You're in the green as
Yeah.
a success.
Yeah.
So,
Believe it or not, it's her best skill.
which is a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, given that green is a very basic success, you find let's say a couple of cold cases that to your eye, given what you know from different things, don't look so cold.
Yeah, exactly.
And one of them has to do with some data effects that have been there have been a few too many disappearances and disruptions of financial data in the area, and so that you don't know if this is just like a spike in technological problems, or if this is effectively a very good bank robber who doesn't bother with guns and cars and bags, but knows how to hit the right data. But the irregularities are too much alike, and there's more of them than is ordinary for just accidents. So, but that since the green result, you don't get better than that.
No.
So that's something to consider.
It's a
right?
lead,
Yeah.
so to speak.
So then let's see. So you are working on your invention, correct, Christopher?
Yes.
And then are you going to put any time into this data center thing?
Yes,
Okay.
he would. He would like that. Like, I think this is like the device is more a long-term
Oh, of course.
project.
But we want to make sure we know about the hours involved.
Yes, but also like for he takes secured worksite security very seriously because
Yeah.
it's very important.
So
for the workers.
how many hours will you spend on your inventing today?
Ooh. Is the event today?
No, that's not for a while.
Okay, no.
It's coming up, let's say, on the weekend.
In that case, he will spend an
Good.
8-hour working day on.
Okay. The idea, though, is that during the week you are going to have access to the facility to investigate it, and then the social event is on the weekend.
Oh, okay. In that case, he will spend 5 hours on his device, and then 3 hours.
Right. Okay.
About 3 hours a day, like to begin, at least for the first day, to go over there and start looking over their, or at least for the first day, a 3-hour meeting just to go over like what kind of areas or like.
So more of research rather than visiting for the first day, or
Yeah.
do you want to visit?
Yeah, I don't know. He would probably visit, but it would be like go there to meet
Right.
with the people who want
Right.
to, like, what do you want me to look at?
Exactly. So you're going to meet the team. and
Yes,
everything.
going over what
Right.
are your concerns, and
Yeah.
then like let's have a tour through the site so I can start thinking about any.
Okay.
Understanding
Well, it's very.
infrastructure, the network.
It would be surprising to have any real pushback, but you will quickly realize that there's really nobody out of town. Sorry, nobody local is in charge. They have outsourced a security team. They have their data managers. They have hired people as staff and as programmers and things, but nobody is in charge. Who's local.
No controlling part for
Right.
the locals.
Exactly. And so that means that you are up against it for your popularity check now. You're going to use popularity, and I'm going to say that you need a yellow or a red result.
All right.
Green will be counted as a failure.
All right.
And basically what this is about is just how generous they're going to be, or whether they're just going to keep deflecting you right out of the activities.
Sensitive parts.
Yeah.
All right. I have monstrous.
Wait, get your table. I gave a little green table
Yeah,
to everybody.
I think I should have one there.
This one.
Yes. That you're holding.
Yes.
Oh, well,
I'm holding this, and then I'm looking down. What was my popularity again?
monstrous, if I'm not
Indeed.
mistaken.
Indeed, 90. So
Well, not quite. Remember, we want a yellow result.
yeah, but like
It's still 90.
my popularity is 90, so it
Correct.
goes in monstrous,
Uh-huh.
and then I would need like 50, 51, 55, roughly?
Right, yeah, 51.
50% chance.
92.
Okay, and
That
you want to roll
is-
high, so you're good.
Mm.
Is that actually a
It's-
red result?
It is indeed a red result.
Wow. You win them over, right? You do a fine job. I'll have to make up names. They are fascinated. You know what? You're cool.
Exactly.
When they realize you are actually a mechanical person, right?
Mhm.
They are just you hit them in their little geek hearts, and they're
Yeah.
going to be absolutely fine.
And when we're like, maybe like guys are like, not like always, but he's like, yes, he's well known.
Mhm.
And there's like some guys like showing a clip on YouTube or something on the phone, like,
So you are going to learn quite a bit. The first thing is that this, although given its placement, it's right between Linköping and Norrköping, but it is a Norrköping Kommun thing. And this is the first time this kind of digital high tech has been associated with Norrköping. And so that's one reason why they are really excited about this. The one of the key points is that they are they do, I guess, what you would call bundling, that data gets mixed up. So therefore, it's very difficult to extract information from it in a hostile way. If you try to hack in, you're just going to get bits and pieces of everything all mixed together, and it's going to be very difficult. So their ability to collate it from inside is different from what you encounter in any other way. So therefore, this also is unaccountable in lots of ways. If someone uses, how am I going to put it? It's a really good way to hide money. It's a really good way for money to disappear and then pop up somewhere else. And the same thing for information in general.
Okay.
So therefore, it's a bit like, hedge funds and bundling insurance and chopping it up in ways to sell it as assets in ways that destroys the original contract's unity. So you quickly see that this could be misused for all manner of IP things very easily. Somebody could steal some information and they say, oh, well, I didn't take it from there, or I didn't take it from the owner. It was all mixed up in there.
Okay.
So the security aspect of it has big advantages and big disadvantages. It's abusable.
Yeah, highly secure from external threats, but for the internal stuff, it's like
Nobody can see what you did.
ripe for the taking.
And nobody can see what you did.
Yeah.
So if somebody is doing shady shit in
It's
there,
off this record.
you can't. It's unaccountable.
Mm.
So you're now. They of course say all of this out loud, but they say it as an asset, right? They say it as a great
It's
thing.
a feature.
Yeah.
Mm.
So that's the first thing. Now that's basically the green you need a yellow to get this far. I did talk about money laundering. Financial information is coming in and being and again can be worked on from the inside, but there's no way anybody would be able to tell what you did with it. And you know that when you actually get in there and start really thinking about this, you can tell that financial information is part of this monstrous cloud of different things. So money management, they actually want to become the equivalent of somewhere like the Bermudas or but of course they say, unlike all those terrible places which launder drug money, ours is all going to be clean. This is going to be the great clean spot of sophisticated money management. And so, and the Swedish government is excited to be the leaders in this, this attempt to make a virtuous money laundering.
Sure.
Are the banks involved?
Well, you have massive investment, yes. And now that, this is actually an inroad. So far, the Swedish government has resisted the Euro banks from being involved.
So they're like internal
with them
Swedish
at the
banks.
moment, yes, but there's pressure,
Mm-hmm.
right? It's very tempting pressure, especially since the London bank left Brexit. The Swedish government is irritated at the German banks running everything, and so this would be
counterweight for
this would be a counterweight if they let it be interact with the Eurozone.
Yeah.
As you can see, the technical debates on this are ridiculously boring and terrifying.
Exactly.
Right? So far so good, right?
Yes.
You're like, oh God, wherever I go, I just wanted to like screw things into things. And
Like-
wherever I go, there's this crap.
Yeah,
right?
it's like so he's just sitting there at the meeting, and like I was more concerned about the physical issues, but
Right.
but he's also listening. They're telling me all these things. I'm gonna listen because
Yeah.
are the banks involved? Yes, okay. Then it can't be clean money.
And then as you can see from the picture too, physical security is light.
Oh yeah, it's not. No, it is fenced.
Fenced, yes.
Oh, and there's like an external access port with some like parking space, but then there's also gated to come further
It's
inside.
actually there's two gates. So there's
Oh yeah, it's a more minor gate here, but then it's like
an internal gate.
Yeah.
So a gateway.
For access, the security is pretty good.
Mm.
For physical defense, on the other hand,
Or non-existent.
exactly.
Yeah, also like
It's-
superpowers.
Right.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that it seems, one dude who hates data centers could probably do a lot of damage. And so they are actually interested in your thoughts on this, because we have to have the right optics. We can't like put big iron spiky walls around it. It can't look like a prison, right? That's what they say over and over again. It can't look like a prison. But how can we keep, anarchists or
But it might.
foreign agents from bombing it?
Greta
Right?
Thunberg
Yeah.
coming there.
Yeah. Well, if you want to keep the optics, well, you're gonna need a security team that are capable to work with powered threats.
Mm-hmm. So that's they all nod in a kind of a, and they're looking at each other and they're like, yes, Mur Elva, that would be wonderful.
Tell us more.
Uh-huh. Which has its ups and downs, right? I mean, so anyway,
Would also require involvement by certain government agencies and so on. To would rubber stamp that they're allowed to have even armed security. You
right.
can have security guards, but if they want them armed, that has to be go from
Well, that's the
the
question, though.
county administrative
Yeah.
board.
And so, what is really the risk of, some dolphin lover coming
And
along?
that is
It's
what.
not that high.
No, exactly.
And so, do they really want the place to be bristling with weaponry?
No.
You see, exactly.
And they also how the county administrative board is that they weigh what are the risks versus what are the effects if something were to happen.
Absolutely.
If that would be significant, this is a national political financial institution or whatever an investment.
You can see the discussion is that's
There might be there's probably a process going in.
what you're doing with your hands is what I built this to
Yeah.
to convey. So yes, absolutely. Okay, terribly boring.
Mm.
Kevin,
Yes.
at the end of the morning,
Yes.
has a lunch with Teresa
Mm.
because that's what I rolled on the
Okay.
encounter table.
Cool.
So
There's an accounting.
every one of you has your own encounter table,
Very fun, very good,
and I change it every week.
very nice.
Oh, okay.
That may
I roll it every day, and I change it every week.
Hmm.
So, and we will get to your two encounters in a bit, but you are the one who got the encounter, which is its own
Okay.
box with
Okay.
a bow on it. So, therefore, right away.
Okay.
So, are you going to, first of all, make it to your lunch date? We'll just wait. No. None of this business.
Weird how it always makes more noise when you do it.
When I was
Try
teaching in the university and students, I would let people eat.
Yeah.
And if students had a bag and they would do that, and I'd say, rip it.
Yeah.
Rip it now. And I said, that's the rule, everybody. We're done. Right? I can do that. So,
Yeah.
excellent. Back to it. Are you going to make it to your lunch date? You have a big day, and you've probably heard now. Are you going to inform Kevin in particular about this?
he would very much have mentioned I got
Right.
invited to do this shit.
Right.
Mm.
So you could be along with him, but that's later in the afternoon. He spent 5 hours, right,
Mm.
on his invention.
Mm.
So you've probably heard about it.
Mm.
So that means you have to get a lot done in the morning if you want to have time to go off to this data center.
Yeah.
It's pushing it for the lunch date.
I really want to go to the lunch.
Okay, so you're going to go.
Yeah.
And you're not going to be late?
No.
Okay.
I think I'm
Because-
gonna be early. Actually.
Because both of those are on the karma table.
Oh, okay.
If you want to lose 10 karma for not making the date, or 5 just for being late.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well.
So you have told me you're fine, right?
Yeah.
You're doing this. And so you are busy right. You're busy working on it's a Teams thing, you finish, probably going to skip out on 1 or 2 work, a couple of work, shave it, right? I'll do more tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
And then you can make it. So where would you guys go for your friend lunches? Favorite? You probably have several favorite places, but what's one of them?
Yeah. Think maybe one of those really expensive poke bowl restaurant
okay.
things.
Okay.
I mean, I really want to impress Therese, so it's gonna be expensive.
Okay. she'll, as she's sitting down, that's the first thing she says. She's saying, Kevin, this looks a little pricey for us.
Oh no, it's well, it's okay. I can treat you if you want to.
She says, that's ridiculous. And in a way that she, clearly you were joking. So there's, chat. She wants to know, how are things?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a bit stressful. I have this horrible colleague just always talking, and I can't get shit done, but I get by.
They sound lonely. Maybe you should, she has ideas. Maybe if you shared a little bit with them, and so that when people talk a lot like that, it's because they don't feel like they're getting back and forth. Put a little back and forth in there, and maybe it won't be such a distraction.
Yeah.
Does this colleague even exist?
Yeah.
Okay, just
Yeah.
checking.
But I'm exaggerating.
Oh, I see. Right. Anyway, she gives you actually very good advice for getting along with a colleague, obviously.
Yeah.
And so the conversation will continue, and she says, I don't think it's working out with Scott.
Oh, really?
Yes, Scott is an American guy who's here in the States. You know this.
Yeah.
Right? He's an American guy in the States, and she's... and the last you heard was that she kind of liked Scott and thought she might want to spend more time with him.
Yeah, okay.
Now it turns out that she has been spending more time with him.
Yeah.
And,
So
but...
is he in the States now?
No.
So
no.
he is
Mhm.
in... Okay.
Mhm. And she says, I don't think I can really, take... I'm trying to think of what Scott could have done, of the many possibilities that Scott may have been a problem for Nina. I think probably it's that he won't stop comparing.
Mm.
Just will not stop comparing about what they do in the States.
Mm.
And a lot of it sounds kind of horrible, actually.
Okay.
So, but he's really nice to me, and he's a good listener. Nobody's as good as you, Kevin.
Thank you.
But I wish, if Scott could be as good a listener as you, he'd be perfect. And I'm really sorry.
That's really nice.
I'm torturing Kevin
you.
horribly, right? But she's just thinking, but but he is really a nice guy. I mean, he means really well, and he's really good just to hang out with when we're alone.
Yeah.
So he would be lonely here. He doesn't know many people here. Anybody he knows, he's met through me.
Mm.
So I don't know maybe I should just keep seeing him.
Mm. Well, he sounds a bit exhausting, but if can't he find friends somewhere else? Americans always, they're good at talking. Shouldn't he be able to find friends somewhere?
She's thinking about it. She's saying, that's a good point, Kevin. It shouldn't be my responsibility to do everything.
Yeah, right. That's
right?
exactly what I thought. That's what I meant when I said that.
Well, you see what I mean? And she says, I'm going to think about that.
Yeah. You should think about that.
Mm-hmm. And so she enjoys eating with you because she doesn't have to be like all perfect. You guys can eat and talk at the same time, right? It's totally comfortable and everything. And so at the end of the lunch, she just asks So what are you doing for the rest of the day? What's your work day like? What's next for you today?
Well, I'm actually gonna do this. I mean, it's kind of like, it's a bit secret, so I can't really tell you about it. But yeah, I'm going to a place to check it out, and they specifically asked for my competence and my knowledge. So I'm actually gonna, very important work.
Excellent. You should really knock them out. I mean, you should really do great work for them and demands top recognition for it. He says, people just don't appreciate you enough, Kevin.
Yeah, actually, I agree. Yeah. I mean, sometimes it feels like people don't even see that I actually care about my work. They don't, that's very, thank you.
Show them that you care.
Thank you. Yeah, I will actually do that.
See you later, Kevin. You're the
See
best.
you.
Kiss on the cheek. Bye. Aelin assassinates me at the end of the session.
No,
all right.
That's very good.
Yes.
No, it was right here. My sheet. My encounter sheet.
That one.
That.
I just happened to notice it was something else. That's probably something I shouldn't see, so I didn't look too much at it.
I'm still getting used to how to manage this time thing. Hardmaster.
How would they do it in the comic books? Just think that.
That's true too.
They would just go panel by panel.
Right.
I guess.
Oh, I know. No, I know. Jumping is fine. But if we go to Nina, who is always, finding little cold cases and things like that. Oh yeah. She works at the police.
Oh, I
With the
missed
police,
that.
yeah.
Missed that.
Police administration and records and things like that.
All right.
Yeah, and sort of the back office investigation.
Right.
Everything that's not actually doing the
Right. With the
controlling work.
people who are actually doing the official investigating tell you to go do things.
Yeah.
Right.
Work
So,
that you
yeah.
that's all.
And so, yes. What will you be busy with during the rest of the day, do you think, besides work stuff? What sort of, because you don't have the connection with the data center that they do.
No.
Uh-huh.
We're not looking into that specifically. Well, besides the work she's paid to do,
Right.
she would probably do her own personal sort of.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah.
Analytic, and that's probably actually putting together these disruptions of data.
Yeah.
Like putting from different sources that takes a while just to get the.
Okay.
And then thinking about how can she use that to get somewhere.
Okay.
Who
So we're
knows
going to
about-
continue to work on this, and the effect on this is interesting. There is a personal record that is common throughout, and part of it is coming through military compensation and veterans benefits and things like that. And it's from a guy who was in the Rangers, and his name. Carl Erik Nilsson, but the weird thing is that in each case, financial assets disappeared, and this is weird. I mean, these are new crimes, right? This is you don't have like a box to check. That's probably why it got passed over or not well handled, is because they didn't have the right box to check in what kind of crime it was or who has responsibility for this kind of thing.
And to be honest, you can always, if they had different, more important things to do, more
Right.
pressing needs.
Right.
Like-
And so, but you are chasing this down.
Yeah.
And it seems like wherever this Carl Erik Nilsson has been showing up in financial and government records is exactly where there's a pocket of disappearances of important information. So where his records show up, these holes
It
appear.
correlates.
Right.